participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USC Trojans offense will take the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking for space, it's Lyle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This around, ball hawking the football.
Lost a throw on first down. Completes the shuffle pass. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that. Out.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen, gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, five-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Trojans are on the move. They'll go back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he makes a catch. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They get to the line quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. These DBs going to give a little cushion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Got his man in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
Touchdown, Mustangs! The finisher, the exclamation point. From the gun. Give on the inside. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got him downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first down, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Quick completion on the out. There he goes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The give on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Touchdown, USC! Fit it in the window for the score. Defense in press coverage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the returner will be dragged down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Nelson. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Inside the 30, down to the the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team.
Looking for more room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally
trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Rush is on him. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Back up now, here's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make what? He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Hold and finds his man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Nelson. Here's a heat. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Now from inside the red zone. Trying to set up the screen. And he strides his way in. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Jordan. And And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Trojans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Fowler. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark. What a hit by the defense. Good throw. Was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Fowler. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. Oh, the ball's out after that big play.
You start to get that offense going, start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Fires to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really... Oh, look out, the ball's free. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for it.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his man, it's Lockett. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get in the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Grab near the marker, it's Jordan. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Looking for a gap, it's Lyle. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Finds his tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Trailing by a possession. They need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just... It's fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Using his legs, it's Wyatt. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive from my defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. On the ground. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just